Hey, this is Brady with Sonido Software, and today we're going to talk a little bit about scheduling studio time and managing projects using Sonido as a studio management platform. So I've got a very specific use case. Let me talk a little bit about where we're at. I've got a client that I work with on a very regular basis, right? We do single song recordings and work through the full production together and all of that. Well, last night he reached out and let me know he's ready to get started with his new song called You Do You. So I wanted to go in and create this song within Sonido Software so we can get the ball rolling, right? So we can book the studio session and manage, everything that we need to do from that perspective. So let's go ahead and take a look at that process. What did we go through here? I'm in Sonido Software right now. And like I said, we need to schedule the studio session. So within my calendar, within Sonido, we can come up here and select the date and time where we want to create that session. In this case, we want to set this for Wednesday next week at 2:00 p.m. And that opens the booking dialog where I can fill out all the information necessary. So let's start with the title. I'm going to call this a recording session, and this is going to be for You Do You. And we also have the option to associate this session, this calendar booking, with other records within my account. So in this case, I'm going to link this to a project record. And rather than select from a list of projects that I already have that I'm working on within my account, we're going to create a brand new project. So I can click on this plus icon, create the new project from here without having to leave the calendar booking page. All right, so let's give this a name. This is going to be, let's just call this his name, first of all. And the song is You Do You. Oops, excuse me, typo. And it's a single. Now, target start date, we're looking at starting next Wednesday. We should be wrapped up in about a week and a half with that. The project stage is in pre-production. The genre is in folk. And the band or group record. In this case, I'm just going to select him. He already exists within my account. So we'll grab his information and tie it in with this project. Or I could create it new if it's a brand new client. All right, so we'll fill out any information that we need and we'll save that. Now what that's done is it's created his project record with his information, and now we've linked it to this calendar booking. So when we run reports, we can see all of that information within the account. All right, now as far as the calendar booking itself, we've got this set up to start at 2:00 p.m. on Wednesday. Let's go ahead and set the ending time as well. We're going to run this until 6 p.m. And we have Jim listed as our guest, right? This is so we can send him a communication with a confirmation email message as well as a reminder message the day before the session. And all of that's handled through Sonido Software directly. Now let's go ahead and assign our users. In this particular case, myself, I will be the engineer on this session. And we're going to bring in our studio assistant as well. He's going to help us out with this session. So we're going to add him as a user. Under the room, we'll select what room we're in. In this case, we're recording at Edison Recording Studio. And the event type, we'll come in and select, what is it that we're doing? Well, in this case, we're recording. Now, we also have project songs. We don't have a song listed for this project. We just created the project. But if we want to, we can create that here. So in this case, we're going to enter the song information. You Do You is the name of the song. I don't have the other details yet, but once I do, I can come in and fill out the key signature, the meter, the tempo, any notes on the song, any of those kind of details. But as far as the participant information, this is where we can bring Jim back in. Missed him. Let's try that one more time. And we can specify what is his role as a part of this song, right? In this case, he's the music songwriter, but we can add as many other individuals as needed. The music songwriters, the lyrics, the producer, whoever may be involved there. And we'll go ahead and hit save, and that drops in that new project song. Let's go ahead and add a description as well. In this session, we will be recording full instrumentation for the You Do You song. All right, and then we actually in this particular song we have another vocalist that's going to be coming in at the tail end of the session to record vocals. Andrea Sharp will be joining us for the end of the session to record vocals, right? Any kind of details that we want to add there. Now, some of this, when we send out this booking notification and reminder message to any guests that we have assigned to this booking, they'll see these details. So we want to make sure that that looks appropriate. Let's go ahead and save that booking. And that's going to drop right onto our studio calendar where we can see all of the details in one place. Okay, now remember, we also created a project. So what is the purpose of that project? If I come over here to view projects, I can see a list of all of my current projects for my account. And in this case, we can see Jim Ingles. We can see his project here as well. We can see that it's in pre-production. We can see all of the contact information. And then from here, as we start working this project, we can document session notes or other kind of notes related to this project. We can set up to-dos like tasks with follow-up reminders or any kind of reminders that we need. We actually see the calendar booking here that we created and we linked to this project, so we can keep a history of all of those sessions and how much time did we spend on the project as a whole. And we even see that song, You Do You, listed out as a song as a part of this project with some of that metadata. And there's a lot more that we can do here as we roll forward with this project as well. But here within Sonido Software, we can manage every step of our studio management from start to finish, from the scheduling to billing. You know, that's one of our next steps. We'll send out an invoice so we can collect the deposit for that initial session. Scheduling, invoicing, your project management, sharing audio files with clients for review. We can keep track of all of our reports and analytics across everything we're doing within our business, all within one single platform within Sonido Software. So if you like what you see and if you're looking for a system that can help you and your studio better manage your day-to-day operations and keep everything organized and as efficient as possible, definitely check it out. Sonido Software is designed for audio production studios, and we're here to help you. We'd love to chat with you and learn more about your business and see how we can help streamline your processes every day.